U.S. President Donald Trump's trade war has sent the markets on a roller coaster ride. And there's one word that we keep hearing.
A possible recession.
The probability of a recession.
The threat of a recession. It's a real threat.
Some economists say it's already here.
I'm 100% sure that we are in a recession. The only question for me now is how deep and how long.
When stock markets plummet, it can signal advance notice. But remember, the stock market isn't the economy. So how do we know we're in a recession? There's no government agency that officially declares a recession, but economists say there's a generally accepted definition. They look at the gross domestic product, so the total value of goods and services that a country produces, everything from a PEI potato to a haircut, and the total income that brings in. When the GDP has two back-to-back quarters or 6 months straight of negative growth, like we saw during the global financial crisis or during the pandemic, that's considered a recession. Right now, we're in this sort of limbo area. So we just finished the first quarter of the year, and the second quarter ends in the summer. So we won't get confirmation until then. In Canada, there's also this group of economists called the C.D. Howe Institute's Business Cycle Council, and they meet when a recession's looming. So we called them.
You guys aren't meeting yet.
We're waiting for more data to come out before making the decision to meet.
The group identifies recession start and end dates in Canada.
We look at a broader definition, looking at whether the fall in economic activity is persistent, whether it's pronounced, and whether it's pervasive, the three Ps.
For example, rising unemployment rates are a key marker, which Canada saw in March.
One way to feel it beyond your own employment situation is to look at the employment situation in your community, your friends, your family. Is there uncertainty in jobs? Or people losing their jobs?
Another clue that economists look at is how much manufacturers are able to sell. And that number is at a 15-month low. And of course, there's rising inflation.
We are in a really bad situation where prices might go up while jobs go down.
Historically, most recessions are triggered by a shock to the economy.
It's a whole lot easier to start a recession than it is to end one.
This is a moment where everybody is feeling some kind of fear and uncertainty about their future. That's a hallmark of recession.
Another uncertainty that economists are factoring in, Trump's tariff policies could continue to change.
Most of what's happening right now is self-inflicted. If the president, as he just did, pauses the tariffs or preferably gives people more certainty that they're not coming back, you could see a world in which economic activity rebounds.
This is going to be a real test of leadership for anybody that wins the crown in the next federal election.